right, guys, we're gonna jump on the BlueBird 757 and give it a test flight. We're just gonna take off and land, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm looking forward to it. So, you guys know this is my favorite aircraft, 757. So, super pumped about this. So let's go jump on it.
Okay, so we've got you here in Providence, runway 5. You're in a 757-200 Rolls Royce.
Yep.
It's a calm wind, clear sky kind of day. 176,000 pounds.
Okay.
First of all, are you familiar with flight controls?
Yes.
Okay, airline style flying?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so for that weight...
And the 757. So.
Perfect. Do you fly these things?
Not in real life,
okay.
no. In the simulator, yes.
Okay. 130 knots is going to be your rotation.
Okay.
V1 probably about 128 or so, somewhere in there for this runway, these conditions. RTO set, trim is going to be, that's perfect, about 4.5, 5. We're at flaps 5. We'll let you do a takeoff, get you airborne. You can clean up if you want, kind of maneuver around a little bit, and then when you're ready, we'll zap you on the final and have you do an approach and landing.
Sounds good to me.
And then for thrust, you can
go ahead and arm auto throttle for me.
And then when you're ready,
we'll hit thrust. Yeah. All right. Parking brake already off?
It is off. And we can double check that here by just doing a recall. It is off.
All right, cool. Love the sounds.
Love it.
Yes.
I love it. Every time I use the gear on this thing, it's great.
You just hear that stopping the wheel, as it comes up. Yeah.
The groaning.
Yeah. Smooth response.
Like it.
So one of the things I always like about, to me, what indicates a quality aircraft build is if I'm turning, does it kind of jerk?
Right.
Or does it just kind of react as you expect a real aircraft to, where it kind of banks into it? And that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing as I bank, I'm seeing that kind of dip down tendency that you see.
Right.
So yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's something that I've put a lot of time and effort into as well. And I kind of go by the same judgments.
That sounds good. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and try out the
approach and landing.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. When you can throw gear down and you can put your flaps to full. And while we're waiting for the flaps to deploy, you can just kind of maneuver around, do whatever you want. When they get to about 25 or so over here, I'll put you on a 5-mile final.
Okay. Feels good though.
Yeah, I really like hearing people say that, because that's something that the flight model guy and myself, real 7.5 pilot, testing and working on this.
Yeah.
I've tried really hard to make sure this thing feels exactly like the real plane.
I've been waiting for years. I think we're probably about 25. So.
Ready?
Yep.
And so it's about a degree or so of pitch, about 130 knots for your approach speed.
Okay.
And then it's going to be about 65% power or so.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep. Y'all typically rotate about 20 feet off, or what are you?
Yeah, 20 feet is always a really good flare start.
I say rotate, I mean flare. You know what I meant.
Yeah, I knew exactly what you meant. It's a good question to ask, though. Yeah, 20 feet's a normal, typical flare.
Because different aircraft can be different, so.
Yeah.
1,000.
Feels very stable.
It's very stable.
Is that the real, compared to the real aircraft
Yes,
as well?
yeah.
Stable?
Yeah. I have personally invested thousands of hours of my time into making sure that this thing, approach and landings, takeoffs and stuff are all done to the T.
Time. Just want to make sure you're still good on time.
10:30?
What time are you leaving? 10:30 or?
Yeah, 10:30.
Okay, 10:30.
Still got like 30 minutes?
Yeah. 9:50 now.
Okay. Thanks, sir. Yeah.
$500. $500. $400. Approaching minimums. Minimums. 200. $100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
Right on the 1,000 footers too. It is on the
Yeah, it feels great.
Love it?
Yeah. I
Like
felt
it or
it.
love it?
Love it.
Okay.
Right as I was coming in, I put that flare in.
Yep.
It felt so natural just to add just a little bit of
Yes,
back
sir.
pressure, add that 2.5 more degrees,
Yep.
and it just right on the money.
Dude, you nailed it. That's exactly what I was going for.
Yeah.
That's exactly it.
I mean, that feels great. Does this tiller work?
It does.
Oh, that's
yeah,
cool.
so right now it's not giving you full steering because we're at 30 knots. That's something that's easily changed in the XML. I just put it at a generic 25.
That's awesome, though. Man, I cannot wait.
It won't be too much.
This will be on my channel. This is probably what I'm going to be flying for like months.
Yeah, me too.
It'll probably just be 757 content for you.
Yeah. Since I started working on this, I can't fly anything else. This is the only thing I fly.
That's fantastic. Awesome. Well, man, I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anthony,
Yeah.
a pleasure, and I cannot wait.
All right. Brother.
Cannot wait.
Good.
I'll let somebody else fly,
Good day, man.
even though I'd like to stay here all day.
Yeah, I know.